project is about putting some travertine marble, 18 by 18 squares. And I want to answer a question that some people bring sometimes in the comments. It's like, what type of material do I recommend for normal flooring? And for me, to be honest, either marble, granite, or tiles of any kind, ceramic or porcelain or terracotta tiles are way better than wood, carpet, linoleum, engineered floor, and all this stuff. Although I work with all of them, especially in my property, in my house, I have marble through the entire house. And the reason is that you can actually use a lot of antibacterial agents that can help you to prevent a lot of things. You will not be collecting as much dust, because once your circulating air hits the filter will collect way more than having carpets. This property had carpet before, and when we lifted it up, we were able to see a lot of dust that gets collected over there, either by people spraying something or just normal common sense walking through property. Besides, you can actually repolish, in this case, this travertine marble if it gets scratched. Hardwood floors, you can't do that. Engineered floors either. And carpets, they get saggy and all the stuff, and they got a lot of indentations. So my recommendation is always to put hard floors, in this case like porcelain tile, marble tiles. This one that we're gonna put in this property is travertine. They come unpolished. We're gonna, after we finish putting, we're gonna polish it with some nice liquids that will enhance the color and seal it. The good thing about having floors of this nature, especially let's say porcelain or ceramic, is that if you have plants, normally you want to decorate with real plants. If water drips on these surfaces, you will have stains like you will do in regular hardwood floors, or the damage that you will have in engineered floors, not even thinking about carpets. That would be a mess. If you have kids, normally I recommend to keep them away from carpets, at least the regular, installed on-place carpets. You can have area rugs that you can wash them, whatever, but I mean, it's just too hard. And I tell you why. I mean, I work in the industry, and when you pull old carpets, not even 2-3 years old, you see a film of dust underneath it that is hard to get even with the best vacuums ever, because it's normal. So when you step on that stuff, it comes up, the area gets full of a whole bunch of particles of dust. You inhale the stuff, or whoever is around inhales it, and you start having a lot of respiratory problems. That is actually not said much by me, but a lot of people, and I actually had to change surfaces in some properties to help the better respiratory needs of kids that had some issues. So I recommend you that. How to do this thing? Normally, what I do, especially in structures that are made out of wood, like this one that has joists and beams and all the stuff, you want to clean the entire area, take all the particles, screws, nails, staples, whatever it is, clean it up, put some nice concrete boards. In this case, I'm using a 1/4-inch concrete board. I don't want to raise it up too much. I use a lot of screws to actually screw this down. Fiberglass mesh on the seams with cement, thin cement, the same kind that we're going to use in this one. Normally, this is the piece, 18 by 18 travertine. I'm going to put in straight lines. I'm going to start in a nice straight line from the entrance of the house away, having the little cuts in places that are normally covered with furniture. But I always like to keep the paths, the entrances, as clear as possible, so you give a nice full impression of the tiles. I'll show you some video clips of how I do it, and I hope this video helps you to decide what to do with your properties and what type of material to use. Okay, thank you so much.